Good afternoon, everyone. It's Tony with Tenacity Advocate Group, and I'm here today to go over some great tips with you to help you with your insurance. So let's get to it. Tip number one. Tip number one is we encourage you to get a copy of, or at the very least, review a copy of your plan's evidence of coverage or certificate of coverage. Depending on what plan type you have, will depend on what it's titled. But again, you can find it by either asking for the evidence of coverage or a certificate of coverage. Now you may ask yourself, what is this and why is it important? Well, this information is much more detailed information about what your plan does and does not cover, as well as certain rules to go along with that. This benefit booklet is much more descriptive than the Summary Plan Description Benefit Booklet, also known as SPD. The SPT is nice for a very, very high level review. However, the evidence or certificate of coverage is much, much more detailed and thorough. And like I said, it does go over the plan exclusions. And this is very important. This is going to help arm you with information you need to fully understand what your insurance company is responsible to you for, as well as what your responsibilities are to them, and your provider's responsibilities to both you and the health insurance company. Okay, so tip number two, let's move into that. Speaking of healthcare providers, that takes us right into this. Tip number two is that we encourage you to have very candid, thorough conversations with your healthcare provider to fully understand what is being recommended for your course of care or treatment, including any potential prescription medications that they are recommending as well. Once you've had this conversation with your healthcare provider, take that back and look at and review at that against the evidence or certificate of coverage that we spoke about earlier. This is going to, again, very much help you be in a better position so that you understand what is coming your way as far as financial responsibilities and what, if anything, you should be doing in advance, such as, are there certain medications you should try and fail before they'd even consider that one as covered? Is there certain medications that is just, non-formulary that you need to, have a conversation and try to get a formulary exception, or talk to your provider about other alternatives? In addition, what, if any, requirements is there for prior authorizations, and make sure that, your doctor is submitting those and hopefully getting those approved. Now, should you find those prior authorizations denied and or claims denied, that's where you have another battle, right? That's where you also look very carefully in that evidence or certificate of coverage at what your appeal rights are. It's very, very critical that you understand what your rights are, not just your responsibility, but your rights are as a consumer of that health plan insurance company that you're paying your premiums to each and every month. And lastly, I would say the last tip I would share is, should you find this information, you in a situation where this information is overwhelming and or burdensome, call an advocate team like us. Call Tenacity Advocate Group. Allow our team of insurance experts to swoop in, help explain everything to you and or your providers very, very thoroughly, as well as fight any type of denials you receive, whether it's prior authorization, whether it's claims. No matter what it is, we can pick up that fight for you so that you can then turn around and focus on your health, your recovery, your healing, and your future. And that's what's important to us, is making sure that we help you get your maximum benefit potential in a way that is least burdensome to you so that you can focus on you. So give us a call today, 1-877-306-2824. You may also visit us online at www.tenacityaDvocateGroup.com. Don't wait, give us a call. Thanks so much, guys.